Welcome back, Truth Seeker. March 25th, 2019. It's reported today that Ramsey, New York basketball legend, former player for the Knicks, dropped dead from a heart attack. And again, he's dead at age 81, which stands out in a big way because this death comes during the time of the 81st annual men's basketball tournament. Notice in Gematria, with the alphabetic order and the reverse alphabetic order, Ramsey sums to 81. Again, we call this the ritual number. Go back to August 1st, 2018, and look at the headlines that day. You'll count about 1,081s, including Barack Obama endorsing 81 candidates. The whole Urban Meyer fiasco began that day with his assistant coach. We pointed out then Urban Meyer had birth numerology of 81 and had coached 81 games with Ohio State up to that point. 81, important number, comes up again and again. This during the time of the 81st men's basketball tournament. We're talking about the death of a basketball player. Plus, there's more. From his death today to his upcoming birthday is 111 days. That's important because New York equals 111, where he played basketball. And this year, the 81st men's basketball tournament will conclude in Minneapolis, Minnesota, which equals 111. If you follow the NFL, last year there was a major upset when the Buffalo Bills beat the Minnesota Vikings early in the season in Minneapolis. And if you follow me on Patreon, we decoded that game and showed why it was a very real possibility that the Bills would upset that game. There were a lot of 111s on the board. That was one of the biggest upsets of the entire season. The whole thing was a 111 ritual. Now, the date this man's died, March 25th, 2019, is a date with 67 numerology. And that's important because he played for the Knicks. The Knicks equals 67. On Thursday at the Knicks game, they're going to honor this man, but they're not going to mention that he was ritualistically murdered, of course. Blood sacrifice also sums to 67. If you haven't read my book, the longest chapter in this book is a book within a book. It's a chapter called Murder by Numbers. The chapter's over 150 pages long alone. The book's 800 pages long. So many suspicious deaths in history, young and old, with the number 67. His birth name, Calvin Ramsey, has Gematria 74. Symbolic number, New York Knicks 74, New York City on the 74th meridian. This man very likely was born and bred to be. They called him a legend. Today's date also has 47 numerology, just like the word legend. The reflection is 74. Legend 47, Calvin Ramsey 74. They called him Cal Ramsey, Gematria of 97. That's interesting because he's died on the 25th of the month. 97's the 25th prime. Notice death is 97 and 25. Let me take you back to the 97th NFL season, the year they moved the touchback to 25 yards. The year the Super Bowl was on 2/5, February 5th, and the AFC got its 25th Super Bowl. That was the year the Patriots had the 25-point comeback over the Falcons, where I guaranteed the Patriots would win that Super Bowl, and it was all about 25. Falcons equals 25. Tom Brady became 5-2 in Super Bowls. Bill Belichick equals 97. So anyway, when you learn this code, you see through the very sick and demented rituals that are going on in this world. There are so many celebrity sacrifices for the world of entertainment. It's truly awful. The people of the world need to learn this knowledge, learn this code to see through the deception. And if you're not signed up for my Patreon, tomorrow we're going to take this decode even further because there's some teams in this tournament with big 111 connections. Did Spike Lee say something about Mount Zion? Until next time, Truth Seeker.